Good evening, I'm YAMO. Tonight's report tells the story of a man history rarely places at the center of one of the most decisive moments in Maratha history. A soldier whose loyalty, courage, and presence altered the outcome of a battle that shaped the rise of Swarajya. This is the story of Siddi Ibrahim, the bodyguard who stood between Shivaji Maharaj and certain death at the Battle of Pratapgad in 1659. By the mid-17th century, Shivaji's growing influence had begun to threaten the Adilshahi Sultanate of Bijapur. Determined to eliminate this emerging power, Bijapur sent one of its most feared generals, Afzal Khan. He marched toward the Western Ghats with a massive army, confident that his military strength alone would crush Shivaji's resistance. But Shivaji was not preparing for a conventional battle. He was preparing for a calculated trap set within the dense forests of the Javali Valley near Pratapgad Fort. And within this dangerous strategy, one man carried an extraordinary responsibility, Siddi Ibrahim. When Afzal Khan proposed a diplomatic meeting, both leaders agreed to arrive with only a few personal guards. The meeting would take place inside a ceremonial tent, isolated from their armies. For Shivaji, this was not diplomacy, it was a deadly gamble. If the meeting turned into an assassination attempt, survival would depend entirely on the men guarding him. Among the 10 elite protectors chosen, Siddi Ibrahim stood as one of the most trusted. His position was critical. He was stationed just outside the tent entrance, the first line of defense if negotiations collapsed into violence. And collapse they did. Inside the tent, Afzal Khan attempted to assassinate Shivaji during what appeared to be a ceremonial embrace. But Shivaji had anticipated betrayal. Using the concealed wagnach, he struck Afzal Khan, wounding him. Within seconds, chaos erupted. Afzal Khan's elite swordsman, Siddi Banda, rushed forward to kill Shivaji. While Shivaji's bodyguard, Jiva Mahala, intercepted the strike, the danger extended far beyond the tent. Afzal Khan's surrounding guards attempted to storm the chamber to rescue their commander and eliminate Shivaji. This was the moment where Siddi Ibrahim emerged as the shield between survival and disaster. Standing at the entrance, Siddi Ibrahim and the other guards blocked the advancing soldiers. In the confined and chaotic battlefield around the Shamiana, he fought to delay Afzal Khan's men, buying Shivaji the precious seconds needed to retreat safely toward his prepared escape route. But Siddi Ibrahim's role did not end there. As the wounded Afzal Khan attempted to escape in his palanquin, hoping to reach the protection of his massive army, Siddi Ibrahim and Shivaji's guards ensured the retreat never succeeded. Their actions prevented Afzal Khan from regrouping his forces or signaling command continuity. That delay triggered the second phase of Shivaji's master strategy. From the heights of Pratapgad Fort, a war horn echoed through the valley. Hidden Maratha infantry units emerged from the dense forest cover, launching a coordinated ambush on the now leaderless Bijapur army. At the same time, Shivaji's chief gunner, Ibrahim Khan, unleashed artillery fire from the mountain slopes, trapping Afzal Khan's cavalry and elephants in narrow terrain where maneuver became impossible. The Bijapur army collapsed into confusion and defeat. The victory secured Shivaji's political legitimacy and accelerated the expansion of the Maratha state. But behind the military brilliance of Pratapgad stands a deeper and often forgotten truth. At one of the most dangerous moments of his life, Shivaji entrusted his survival to Siddi Ibrahim, a Muslim soldier chosen not for identity, but for loyalty, discipline, and trust. Siddi Ibrahim represents a recurring pattern in early state building across the subcontinent where empires rose not through uniform identity, but through alliances forged in shared purpose. History often celebrates kings and generals. Yet battles are frequently decided by those standing closest to danger, whose names fade into footnotes despite carrying the weight of history on their shoulders. At Pratapgad, Shivaji's strategy changed the course of Maratha expansion, but it was Siddi Ibrahim's shield that ensured the strategy survived long enough to succeed. And sometimes, the rise of kingdoms depends not on those who command armies, but on those who stand guard when history strikes. For History Watch, I'm YAMO. Good night.